We're seeing Dedede Greninja. Oh, that's interesting.
But timing.
Uh, other
Shadow visuals into the game one of Luigi's finally.
let's go. So, other from what I said with the Gordo thing, in this matchup, since D3 is also like a heavy, you know, just kind of gets comboed a lot and just put disadvantage a lot. But with a lot of characters in this game, a momentum can get you a ton of places, especially for DDD. Just repeating with ledge trapping.
Yeah. And yeah, what you were saying earlier, GoofyGoober is doing a really good job of like using water therapy to just completely block out those orders.
Well, just never giving DDD a chance to like properly set up or get anything going. But now GoofyGoober kind of in a weird position, but does get out of it with that forward air.
Good stalling with the jump. I don't know if that was intentional, but
Cool to see though. No, it's also cool to see that down tilt on the forward air taking the first stock.
yeah, not a lot though.
Yep.
It is a reliable confirm though, so I don't really blame him.
Yeah. Especially at high percents. It's kind of like good mate. No, it's not.
I'm really liking GoofyGoober's jerking. Oh, not there though.
Yeah, that Gordo kind of is. Yeah. But D3 will, do we staying in it, even though like just getting a lot of percent done. Just like that, just a one situation, like one like stringing hits into like ledge trapping can kind of just bring it back, because these ledge trapping is pretty good if you didn't know. Especially with that Gordo online. But down till the up smash taking out stock there. I think down till the up smash, from what I've heard, or interesting enough, doesn't work on Falcon. Because I think the reason is because Falcon's body is positioned in a weird way, so the up smash doesn't really get the 2 hits consistently.
So it just hits the sour spot or whatever?
No, I think the first hit will hit, but the second, like the one that actually has knockback, won't. But really not mattering because we're not seeing Falcon right now. But I think it's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
The last stock situation here. Even though D3 will in a like with more percent can easily just bring it back. Now, how we're seeing here, just having like 89% coming out of like not like left field, but it's just tagging on the percent.
Yeah, and I feel like throughout this entire game, it's felt like GoofyGoober has been in the lead. Right now, D3 Will just took the game.
Yeah. Greninja, like once Greninja loses that momentum that really gets everything started, it does take a little bit to like gain momentum back, just like taking the stock and then just trying to gain back the momentum. And DDD can just capitalize on like gaining back the momentum in a hard spot that Greninja will be in. Just getting the kill. But the game was close though. I'm pretty pretty interested to see what GoofyGoober will counterpick here.
Well, as we've already seen in this, or I should probably get closer. As we've already seen in this tournament, right? D3 Will can lose with a character or not D3 Will. Yeah. Wait, no. I'm thinking of the wrong person. Never mind.
It's fine. But I think we're just going back to PS2 here. I don't blame either one of these players. It's a good stage for both of them in this matchup, or not. But possible counter picks could be like, town. Like it could be in a similar like thing like PS2 where Greninja has a lot of places to extend like off combos more and like put Dedede in in a bad position a lot more. But Dedede can do the same exact thing with like Gordos and pressure. So I'm not really too familiar with like like this matchup in particular, so I don't really know what a good counter pick is here.
Well, I'd imagine Greninja wins.
Yeah, I'd imagine, but
right now it seems like nothing is happening, so I'm just gonna take this opportunity to just shout out Rowdy Rumble. It's happening this if I recall correctly, it was Friday.
So true. Right?
It's gonna be
I'm sad I missed.
It's either Friday or Saturday.
I think it's Friday.
You can type !RR if you want to sign up for that. Just find information about that.
Let me go look up what match is actually going on.
It's gonna be Spuggle versus a Simi.
Yeah, they're having a first to 5, right?
I don't know what it's a first to.
I think it's first to 5. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting though. I'd definitely be there.
Also,
But
shout out to Bobby G for making that amazing zombie mural art.
oh yeah, it looks really good. But game 2 here, going straight to PS2 again.
Yeah.
Shout out to visuals.
I
also
off 34%.
I'd imagine we're probably going to see the same thing, where it's just going to be a constant back and forth of just Greninja just tacking on a lot of percent and trying to get the kill, like that.
Yeah.
Like that can happen, and then also Dedede just trying to gain percent like with ledge trapping and keeping Greninja in a bad spot, but GoofyGoober doesn't really seem to care, Just did 75% from that. That's life as a heavy.
We are the most cursed commentators, I swear.
Oh, you guys are having fun.
I sure am.
Oh yeah.
D3 Will probably isn't though, right now at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Especially that GoofyGoober's now 2 stocks to 1 against D3 Will, but D3 Will taking blood of their own with that up smash. Just trying to keep themselves in alive in this game.
Well, GoofyGoober does not care.
Going in. JV? I'm so curse it. But really good adaptation from GoofyGoober here. Really just not giving D3 Will a chance to breathe.
Yeah, I feel like the reason why he may have lost last game is that he just kind of, like you mentioned, ran out of momentum, so it most likely would be in his best interest to just keep the momentum throughout the entire game.
Yeah, a lot of mainly the most percent in like the stocks that were lost were just just ledge trapping and like the loss of momentum, but that 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 could also mean other stuff too. I don't know what, but
I mean, right
no.
now it seems like D3 Will is gaining a lot of momentum. D3 Will can definitely take this stock, and like D3 with Raise is a very scary thing to be up against, even if you are at 0.
Yeah, with a decent setup and getting caught in a bad situation, you can just die, but Ethereal kind of just dying there. The down tilt forward air.
Never mind!
The tried and true. The B&B. Just a great kill confirm. Just against heavies. GoofyGoober taking game 2 though.
D3 Will been going there, and then GoofyGoober said, "Hey, what if I get down tilt?" And then it was all over.
Yeah, it just happened from there. Now I'm really starting to wonder if D3 will switch to Wolf. Because D3 doesn't really seem to be working right now, especially because GoofyGoober just kind of two-stocked him, and I would imagine we're seeing a switch, but we could not. You know, that's also an option.
I mean, when D3 Will played against Enhance, he, despite losing the first 2 games, didn't even switch characters once. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was just staying D3.
Oh.
At the same time, it didn't really work out that game, so it's also not a surprise if he switches to Wolf.
I wonder what if we're just going to go back to PS2 or we're switching stages. I'd like to see if we're going to a different stage, what that stage will be, because
Battlefield.
I can see this choice because D3, if giving like Greninja a little less room, but that could also be like a double-edged sword, just giving not yourself not like that much room room to like move and do your thing in neutral. But once you get off stage and like start your ledge trapping, that platform could lead to a lot of setups with Gordo especially.
Yeah, but on the other side of the coin, Battlefield being that stage with a lot of platforms, I feel like GoofyGoober could very easily just set up for a juggle situation that would be very hard to get out of, knowing how good that up air is.
Yeah, D3 doesn't really have that many options in the air, like when getting in disadvantage just to say get off of me, because you know I think the best button you can think of is Nair, but it's not it still won't work, I don't think, most of the time. But what you're saying before, I was in a ladder situation GoofyGoober put him in, but you need to tech on that platform.
Not going for the extension on that up air, just staying up throw up air. I've had my fill and satisfied.
Especially when you have a lead like GoofyGoober just had, you just keeping center is sometimes a better thing than getting more percent, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, because if you're in the lead, then your need to approach and apply damage is significantly weakened, I guess would be the word.
Yeah, you don't really have much of a need to gain damage unless you're like really unless you're really out for blood.
Yeah.
Like if you have a projectile, if you can just sit there and just throw it out while waiting for your opponent to approach. Especially in this matchup where Water Shuriken's just really good at counter zone Dedede.
Yeah.
But GoofyGoober, you know, is keeping the pressure on. But D3 Will's also with full rage can just easily just, you know, take the stock. But not really going to see that happen, though, unfortunately. With GoofyGoober, taking it with that forward air.
And then D3 will, we're playing with that Gordo into down smash.
It just nice setup there. We're killed pretty early too. Like I think what was that 100 or like 120? But it was a smash.
It was also at wedge, you know.
Yeah, that was a smash tag. Down smash is pretty strong, but
That almost killed.
yeah,
No tag.
like the hammer into Gordo, just doing a decent amount of percent, and then that back because the back air was killing. That was good, but that seemed like in a blink of an eye, you know. It's last stock and it's pretty even, you know. Both these players could.
No, go ahead.
No, sorry. Both these players are probably in a scramble situation right now. You know, and
Yeah.
he's waiting to throw out something, and D3 throwing out that up smash, taking game 3, I believe.
I mean, yeah, both the players were just in a rush to hit each other, and if you have big hammer, you may as well swing it in the direction of the opponent, and if the opponent was above you, then you swing it above you. And what happened?
Death, of course. Yeah. That spot they were in, where they're like medium-ish, like 80-90% going for it. I feel like D3 is a lot better in that situation, just because you know DDD's a lot heavier and a lot stronger moves. Just kill, like up smash.
Yep.
And
I'm just got home. I'm gonna say hi like real quick. Give me 2 seconds. You can like plug something.
yeah, but like also like for Greninja there, it's not like Greninja has like a move that's like relatively safe, I guess. I can just kill out of nowhere at that percent. Like forward air can definitely sort of get the job done, but it's not that strong. And at that point, Greninja needs like a kill confirm where DDG just needs a hit. But going into game 4 here, okay, we're going to game 4, but going to small battlefield, GoofyGoober's counter break. Limiting the top platform is interesting, but I understand it because last game, GoofyGoober, you know, like getting hit by a smash, like you know, having difficulty navigating what D3 is doing, and just eliminating that top platform does eliminate some things, but the shield break into big hammer, true combo. I'd imagine it kills pretty early too. Taking that. Yeah. D's forward smash is not a move to be slept on. And D3 real, despite DDD being projectile set heavy character, just going in, just trying to end this game, just like just trying to like kill all momentum that GoofyGoober has. And
it's working out because right now GoofyGoober has latched DP 1%. I just don't down. Not a great position to be in at all.
Especially when you need a half the time you need a combo, not like a setup or a kill confirm to get it, but an up smash will do, especially if you get both hits.
Indeed.
What's gonna be
that up smash works.
Oh yeah. Now, D3 Will's a whole stock up with just a really dominating position. But as we've seen before, GoofyGoober can just destroy DDD with like a good amount of momentum. and just a few reads and all that, and like, like a good few strings here can just kind of just take D3 Will's stock, but every time every time D3 Will gets a little bit of percent on, I mean GoofyGoober gets a little bit of percent, D3 Will just gets just that same amount of percent, but not right now, just getting a little bit desperate and dying for it.
No, this is doable for GoofyGoober, but it's
Yeah,
never
not
mind. No, it's not.
what? Not in a good spot towards the end of that game 4, and I believe that was a JV too.
Every time.